what? And she knew. Here's what she knew. First thing is this. Any roundy thing, I feel like I'm going to make a lot of noise with my jacket here. Any roundy thing has an x squared and a y squared. That's what gives us a top and a bottom. If we just have an x squared, it gives us a parabola. It gives us just half the roundy thing. So if we want the whole roundy thing, we need an x squared and a y squared. That's got an x squared and a y squared, and so does this one. So these are roundy shapes. But is it a perfect circle, or is it a stretched out circle? Is it an oval? Here's how you know. The way that you know is you look at what's in front of them. If what's in front of them is the same or nothing, it's a circle, because that means you're going out the same distance. But if what's in front of those x's and y's, the number, the coefficient is different, that's stretching him out or maybe making him tall. So I would say, oh, that's an ellipse and that's a circle. And if you're thinking, why does that matter? Because on the last step of a circle, we leave it as a number, right? We got a radius. But if you remember, the last step as an ellipse always had a 1. So what we're going to need to do tonight, our very last step, is that we're going to have to take anything that's not a 1 at the end and turn it into a 1. And it's pretty easy to do. It's pretty easy to do. Maybe you need your phone out or a calculator, because we got a little bit of baby calculation, but I know you guys are babies and you don't like doing the math in your head. So if you have that ready to go, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start here with our first one. So if I said to you, let's make a little sketch, because tonight you're going to have to sketch 4 of them. And by sketch, I literally mean this. Like la la la, la la la, la la la. Like that's as serious as I need it. I do not need it more serious than that. But if I told you to sketch that baby, if you told me to sketch that baby, I'd be like, I have no idea how to sketch it. I don't know where the center is. I don't know where anything is, because I like them to look like this. This is the format that we like. We like something added in there over 9 plus, and you don't have to write this, y minus 5 squared over 16 equals 1. We like that. That tells us our center, which would be -4, -5. I'm sorry, it'd be -4, +5. And I'd go out 3, up 4, up 4. Yay, I'd be happy. I'd make my little potato. Life would be good. But that doesn't look anything familiar to me. So my job is to turn this into this. And we're going to do that. And it's easy. And you're going to get it. So the first thing is this. We're going to come back to this guy in a little bit. We're going to start with something like this. Are you guys ready? Write this down. Here we go. I need to do what I did last night. I need to put, or just now, I need to put all my X's stuff together and all my Y stuff together and equal to a number. Can you do that for me, please? Put all your X's stuff together and all your Y's together and equal it to some random ass number. Can you do that before we start? It will be -9 already. That is awesome. He's already there. I think I'm going to get something like this. X squared minus 10, X and 4Y squared. Everyone feeling pretty good about that? Yeah? Okay. So here's what. Now I need to get it into that little parenthesis action, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start here by doing this. X squared, oops, minus 10X plus box plus. Now on this next guy, he does not have just like a Y guy. That's called a linear term. He doesn't have one. So you know what I have to do to him? No, I just write him down. I just write him down, right? I would only have to do that weird little box thing if I had like a Y, like a 3Y, something like that. But because I don't, he's just good. He's just going to sit there. And then I'm going to have equals -9. Everybody cool? So far, so good. It's all going to come together in a minute. Now, let's fill in our little box. We know how to do that, right? We're going to go over here. We're going to say 10 cut in half is 5, and 5 squared, 25. And what I do to one side, I do to the other. Nothing new here, nothing new. So now we're going to put in our little parentheses. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to say x minus 5 squared. And then I'm going to do this plus, I'm going to say 4y squared, right? Just so it looks the same. Do you actually have to do that step? You don't. You're going to see in a minute. And you're going to say equals 16. And you're going to be like, but Miss T, that still doesn't look right. All the other ones we did had the little fractiony things, and this doesn't have it. And here's the new problem. Problem is we want it to equal 1 right here. So what could I do to make this guy turn into 1? I could divide him by something. What would I divide it by? 16. I'm going to divide it by 16. And what I do to one guy, I do to everybody. Oh, that's starting to look better. That's starting to look like what I want it to look like. So let's go ahead and, oh, it's really genuinely starting to look like an ellipse now. Wow, that's looking pretty good. That's looking good. We got something we got to do here. I got 4 and I got 16. I don't like that 4 in front. Does 4 go into 16 nicely? Yeah, so let's reduce it. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 16 4 times. Will they all reduce nicely tonight? They will. So now, could I sketch this? Let's start by saying, what is our center? Our center is going to be at 5, 0, right? Because that's why I'm saying we can write it like that, just 5, 0. And I'm going to do a little baby sketch. This is how much you got to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. How many side to side am I going? 4. James is on fire. And how many up and down am I going? 2. Boom, boom. Draw my potato. That's it. You took something that looked totally unfamiliar, that 9, where the hell's that 9 even, and you turned it into something that you totally recognized. That's what we're doing tonight. And it's really nothing new. We just got to add the last step, which is that dividing step. That's our last step. Okay. So let's go back to this one now. This one now will seem really easy. It's going to seem super easy because I don't even have to complete the square because I got my x's all alone. I got my y's all alone. I just got this stupid number over here. He's just a dumbass number. The only thing that's bothering me here is I don't like it to not equal 1. Divide by 144. You got it. 144, 144, 144. Use your little calculator and go, because it's gonna reduce nicely. We want them to. They will all reduce nicely. 9 goes into 144 16 times. How did I know that? Because I'm a dork and I have no friends. 16 goes into 144 9 times. No, because James is a dork. He has no friends. Can you graph that for me? Can you right now? I'm going to walk around. Could you do a little sketch? Literally a stupid sketch, like not a sketch that like a fake it sketch. Like, where's your center? How many out are you going? How many? Yeah, that's all I'm looking for. I'm kind of wanting to know, does it look more like a hamburger patty or more like a hot dog? But that's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking for. So the center would be at 0, 0. Boom. We're going to go out 4 in each direction. So go take it 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then put a dot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 3 on the other one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Draw that potato. Done. Nice. Yeah. And the pony looks so clean. I like that. It looks so nice. The clean look. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's get a little tougher. Ooh, scary. This one's a little rough. We're gonna do this one together. Yeah. So we're gonna do this is about as hard as they get, I think. Let's see if I got one that's harder. Oh no, I think this is about as hard as they get. Okay, here we go. We're gonna try a few of these. This one's a little tough. Let's start by doing this. Get all your X's together and get all your Y's together. Are we ready to do that? Okay. So I'm going to start. I'm going to walk you through this one together. Then you'll try one on your own. So 4x squared minus 32x plus box. See what I did there? Because I know I got that, guy, so I'm going to have a box. Plus, bless you, y squared plus 8y plus box equals negative 76. I'm going to take a breath and make sure everyone's like, yep, that all makes sense. Let's start with the y's because they're easier. Let's start with this guy. Let's come over here with my purple pen. Let's fill in the little box here. We're going to cut the 8 in half and get 4. 4 squared, 16. Boom, boom. Everyone okay with that? Now this guy is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass before we can start him. And we're going to have to go back to first semester. We don't like that 4. He bothers us. And it's like, you're making my problem hard, 4. So we're going to ask him to step outside the room. So we're going to say, 4, come on out and look what I'm going to have. X squared minus 8x plus box now. Does everyone kind of remember what I did there? So now watch what's going to happen. Take the 8, cut it in half, and we get 4. And we're going to square it, and we're going to get 16. But here's the trick. This is the one trick tonight. I'm not going to add 16 to the other side. I'm going to add a different number to the other side. What is that number? Anyone remember? Why are you so fired today? Genuinely, you're a senior who's about to leave in days. Thank you. Thank you for making my life good. I appreciate you. Thank you. Now tell Jace to do the same. And then on my life is good. Okay. Okay. So here is what James said. He said, hey, I got to remember I got that 4 outside. So it's not just 16, it's 4 times 16. That's 64. I'm going to put that over here. Because I got to get rid of that 4 to drop it in nicely into our parentheses, or else my parentheses are ugly. But watch how nicely this works out. So we're almost done. Here's what I got. 4x minus 4. Everybody cool with that? No one's looking at me like I'm crazy-ish. Plus y plus 4 squared equals, ooh, that's a mess. Anyone know what that is? 16? Is it 4? Wow. I was not even close. I'm like 16, 28, 30. Okay. We're almost done. What's our last step? Because what is it always got to equal? It's got to equal 1. So let's divide everyone by 4. Boom. 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 Oh, I love this one. I love this one. So we're going to do a little reducing. See, that's why we want that 4 out front. Look what happens. He goes away. Put a 1 underneath here because that still gives us 1 jump up and 1 jump down. That guy's good, and that guy is good. So I'm going to walk around right now. Can you give me a very crappy sketch of this? A very, very crappy sketch. I'm really looking, is it more hot doggy or more hamburger patty, right? Which one is it? And again, I don't need it fancy. I just need to know, is it hot doggy or hamburgery? And remember, that bottom number, square root of 1 is 1. So we do 1 jump up or sideways and 1 jump sideways. I think it is a really freakish hand. And a little happy face, a little happy hot dog face. It's a little happy hot dog face. A little face right there. Nice. No one's on fire. Beautiful. And you know it, your graph is too good. That is awesome. So here's what, if you are going to sketch it, you at least have to put it kind of in the right place. So it would be, yeah, you see what I'm saying? So like, look at, like, you know, I think he ends up down here. Like that. Yeah. Oh, nice. You know what? It's lovely. It came out on tape. So, you know, lovely. Hey, so here's what he looks like. I'm going to go over 4 and down 4. And then I'm going to go up 2, up, down 2, over 1, over 1. He looks like that. He's a little tiny hot dog. Little tiny hot dog. Okay, are you ready to try one on your own, my sweet potatoes? Or sweet hot dogs? You got this. Give it a try. This is it. This is second to last thing we learn. Then we learn hyperbolas, and we are done with precalculus. Yeah, because I don't know how to edit pre-calc. I'm going to say pre-calc. I've built all the curriculum, so it would be just a pain in the ass to get rid of it. So here's what I'm worried about, James. I'll tell you the truth. I've had one of the best years I've ever had this year. So I told Mrs. Cooper, yes, I will stay. I'll do one more year. This was so good. I am worried that it wasn't. It was good because I had you guys for 2 years, so many of you, right? And I'm worried that next year I will have no one I've ever had before, and I'm going to be like, well, now this isn't quite as fun. Like I've loved meeting the new people because they've been a charm, but it's been really fun having a mix of both. So I asked me at the end of next year, we're like, I will know, was it, yeah. So, but if I have another fun year, then I feel like I'm going to keep doing it as long as I'm having fun. It gives us money to travel, right? We're going to the Maldives, yeah, I know, we're doing that diving stuff, man. Are we ready? Oh, come on now, Missy. I know. It's like I was worried this year that I wouldn't get to know the new people because I would lean into the relationships with old, but I feel like I have gotten to know them. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I know, like I feel like with Misha and this, my God, almost it's like half your table group is new people, right? Like so I actually Rowan is the only returner from on that table group. So no, it's been really like it's been a joy, really a super fun year for me. But I'll have that baby Jennings, so God knows what it'll be like. Yeah, that's even Noah said that because Marcus is the nice one. Hey, I'm doing it along with you. If you're busy working away, you can check out me up here. Here I go. I like these. You know why I like these? They're just steps. I follow the steps. Do me a favor when you're done. Give me a little baby sketch. Nothing scary. I'm going to pull out the 4. So I'm left with x squared minus 6x plus 9. So I'm going to get a 36 over here. And y squared 4 on the outside, x minus 3 quantity squared plus y minus 5 quantity squared equals 36. I'm almost done. I'm coming into the finish line. Divide by 36, divide by 36, divide by 36. Yay! Nice canceling, nice baby canceling. So I get a 1 here and a 9 here. So if I was going to do a baby sketch, nothing big, nothing scary. Baby sketch is going to look like this. 3 comma 5 is somewhere around there. I am going to go 3 this way, 3 this way, 6 up here, 6 down there, and he looks something like that. How did you do? Katie, how are you feeling? Yeah? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Um, do you want one more or you want me to stop? Stop? Okay. Wow, that was freakishly. Stop. Bye, everyone.